Back to Ken Langone, what he was saying is that Ken's way of saying, oh, rhinos all the time, that all the prominent names he and moneybackers are raising are of that type. The Fox Biz All-Stars Hadley Heath Manning and Rob Basso and Tracy Burns. Only those type of guys win, Tracy? What do you think?
I don't think the party wants that. I mean, I think the party actually needs to change more so than anything. It needs to evolve. It cannot be the party of the old white-haired rich guy anymore. And so
that would apply to Jeb Bush and Mitt Romney. It would apply to Chris Christie.
It would apply to all of them. I mean, I don't think that there's anyone that, find a millennial Republican out there and try to match a candidate to them, and you can't right now.
You buy that, Ron?
You look at a guy like Christie, and I'm not shocked that Langone backs him. He says he's a loyal guy. I think, unfortunately, he's backing the wrong horse. Christie's public demeanor is so far off the map for international and world politics that I think it's the wrong direction for him to be going and us to be going. I mean, I'd rather see a Romney or I'd rather see Jeb Bush. I'm not sure the country's ready for Bush #3 in the White House, but that's a whole different subject.
But look, at the same time, Chris Christie probably would have done a much better job than our current president did on foreign relations, because Obama backed away from him.
You think in the end they all sort of gravitate around this, with a lot of kicking and screaming, but they gravitate around one person?
Absolutely.
Do you buy that, Hadley, or do you think there's more to this sort of dust-up within the ranks than we're being told? Much like we're not being told about the dust-up within the liberal ranks, some of whom are disenchanted with Hillary Clinton, more drawn to Elizabeth Warren. That both parties have their serious family food fights.
That's exactly right, Neil. And I think the Republican Party needs both. I think they need rhinos, and I think they need people who are strongly committed on the far right to pulling the party in that direction.
Well, what will that mean? Will that mean a rhino at the top of the ticket, a more traditional conservative at the #2 on the ticket, or vice versa? But that you're going to need to meld the two, or you're going to be in a whole heap of trouble?
I wish I could find a leader on the Republican side who could unite all those various factions. But what I'm really hopeful for is that the diversity of opinions on the right can lead to a robust debate and a lot of candidates who can sort out these issues and really focus on the issues, because I'm tired of personality politics. So many Americans are. I don't want it to be about the personalities. We want to talk about the issues.
Right. Like, it's too bad Mia Love, freshman congresswoman, is so, she's probably just too young to put out there. But that's what we need.
But the mainstream media doesn't herald her story as a first African-American in that state, nor does it make much of Tim Scott, first African-American from the center of the Confederacy in South Carolina.
And yet they're out there and they're elected in. And maybe that's...
So you think feeding these type of guys just feeds up that image?
And it should. I think that's where the party needs to go. The old image is killing it.
Yeah, but that's where the money's going, to these 3 or 4 guys, these mainstream guys.
Let's hope that these are the 3 or 4 guys that are really going to make a difference in this race. But you look at, at least from where I sit as a business owner, people have Obama fatigue. It's been 8 years of this. They're ready for a change. The Republicans really need to step up to this election. This means a lot to the country, what's going on right now.
Well, they've grabbed defeat from the jaws of victory before, haven't they? All right, guys, thank you very much. Well, cops